Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Fantastic Four issue number 8. This was an awesome comic for about the first 2/3, and then all of a sudden it kind of went. So we'll see when we get to about that part, and let's credit where credit's due, all right? For the good and the bad. So we got First World Power. Dan Slott is the writer. Got a slew of artists here. Makes sense. It's a beautiful comic book. Aaron Kuder, Stefano Caselli, David Marquez, and Riley Brown. And also on colors, Matt Yackey, VC's Joe Caramagna. I always put the N before the G. VC's Joe Caramagna on letters. Isad Ribic does this beautiful cover. Humberto Ramos and Edgar Delgado, totally awesome guys. They do a variant cover. So does Bill Sienkiewicz, and another one still by Youngo Cho. Jack Kirby and Stan Lee created the fantastic Mother Effin' 4. So, dude, man, Dr. Doom goes and fully conquers Galactus, and he makes him a power source by shoving him inside of Mount Doom and having him barely sticking out, and everybody can see him, and then broadcasts it. What? To Latveria? No. To the world? No. To various galaxies throughout the universe? Oh, hell yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, wow. And then he goes and puts the entirety of the Fantastic Four in a death trap. Individual death traps, specifically suited for them. Oh my God. That's Dr. Doom. No. Stop. Breathe. Think for a second. That's Dr. Mother Effin' Doom. Look, I wasn't happy when they changed Dr. Doom so abruptly. It's like, oh, he had an explosion, and his face got a little scarred again, and blah, 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 blah. Remember when Jack Kirby was all like, yeah, he's just got like a little scar on his chin. That's all he's got. That's what Jack Kirby originally interpreted him as. And then all of a sudden other people came along and was like, no, his face is like, scarred hideously all over the place. You actually get to see Dr. Doom in this, and it's pretty interesting the way they do it, but like all of a sudden they change him into freaking Jason Voorhees meets Jonah Hex. I'm just like, damn, you ugly. U-G-L-Y. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. You ugly. Anyway, so, what do you call it? They did that pretty well. Even Victorious, aside from a little stuttering thing when she's talking to Johnny because she got the hots for him. Duh. Even aside of that, she was actually written really well. Still a really stupid name in my opinion. I am Victorious. You are going to have to be quiet now because you stuck. What do you call it? I actually kind of liked her in this issue. She was pretty cool. I'm kind of like, viewing ahead, and I'm imagining that we're going to have like a Frankie Ray Nova situation here where this character, Victorious, is probably going to wind up being the new herald for Galactus, which makes me think, what the hell? How did Silver Surfer get out of his life debt, his latest life debt to Galactus? Whatever. Donny Cates was like, I disapprove of that. And Jerry Duggan's like, hey! Anyhow, so they, I don't know, man, like the Fantastic Four is an individual death traps, and it was all really good. And then all of a sudden I turned the page, and then I see that, Alicia, sorry, had an ex-girlfriend's last name in my head. Not that Alicia. Alicia Masters. Alicia Masters. I never dated Alicia Masters. What do you call it? She's all like, she's talking to the kids like, okay, you got to go and fix this and fix that because we're staying at Aunt Petunia's, again, who's somehow alive. How did Aunt Petunia come back alive again? I remember when she died. I don't remember the issue offhand, but she died. She died in the comic books. What's with the retcon? So, I guess she was a Skrull. So, what have you? They went and, they had Franklin Richards talk back to her. He threw a little sass her way. Now I'm used to Alicia Masters always being like, the shy and humble girl. And, she knows what she's doing. She's very smart, but she's always been kind of shy. And it was kind of weird that all of a sudden she turns around and she's just like, what'd you say? Oh, no, you didn't. And like, she just goes right at him. Like, you know that the only reason why you acted like this is because I can't see you running away. Come back here, little man. I'm going to knock you out. Like, she was very, very out of character. But at the same time, I thought it was kind of funny. I did. I'm like, it's kind of funny because she's always been cool because people have always respected her. In this particular case, is a dumb kid. He's a dumb kid. We've all been dumb kids. We've known dumb kids. We've been dumb kids. That's something that a dumb kid like us would do. Duh. Some of you are dumb kids out there right now. Tell me, I just did that last week, mother fathead. How do you think I got this comic book? I don't know. I'm just saying. So, I'm thinking that's a little out of character, but whatever. I'm good with it because it was situational. Then all of a sudden, Wyatt Wigfoot goes and acts like this too. I'm sorry, Wyatt Wigfoot, who single-handedly, essentially, thwarted the Black Panther, while Wyatt Wigfoot, who turned around and he watched them abuse his girlfriend at the time, She-Hulk, on a SHIELD helicarrier, multiple times. Nah, come on, bro, not Wyatt Wigfoot. He ain't talking like that. Like, you're gonna stay here, little girl. Like, how dare you? Like, you ain't getting a shotgun. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna put a whooping on you. Like, no, he doesn't talk like that. And it's like, then I started to realize even the Fantastic Four is kind of talking like that. Johnny, he's always got something to say. Well, he's got liquid water or liquid air inside of there, which that's cool. I understand. This was weird. Like, everybody was talking the same, and then they undid everything in a heartbeat. It was kind of cool, the idea of what they did with Doctor Doom at the end. It was innovative. I had a feeling something I didn't think that was going to happen, but I figured that something with her invisibility power was going to happen because Doctor Doom dumped on it earlier. So I was glad I wasn't disappointed there. But at the same time, I'm just like, this isn't, I don't know, man. I'm just not digging on this. It's like this comic book was so good. They could have just let Doctor Doom have a moment. Have this comic book. Just let him, they only gave him a moment. Give him the whole comic book, man. But no, they couldn't do that. At the very end, it's like, oh yeah, I can see how everything's about to fall apart right now. Not cool, baby. Not cool. For all intents and purposes, this was good. But I just feel like there's a lot of things that feel very predictable. May or may not happen. I don't know. Kind of looking forward to seeing what's what with Franklin Richards. Also see what Valeria's going to do. They got to do something with Valeria, you know? Have her turn around and realize that Uncle Doom is actually really awesome, you know, her godfather. Have her realize that. Anyway, all in all, pretty good. But the very end, just kind of like, you know, awesome. Oh, crap. Wasn't quite that deep of a slope, but you get my gist. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.